January 9th, 2019, San Antonio, Texas, the exclusive gated community of Anaqua Springs. Multi-million-dollar homes, around-the-clock security, and surveillance cameras everywhere you look. People pay a fortune to live here because they believe it's one of the safest places imaginable. Just after 9 o'clock in the morning, a frantic call hits emergency services. The wealthy homeowner claims his girlfriend has just shot her 2 young daughters and then turned the gun on herself. When officers rush to the scene, they find the millionaire standing on the manicured front lawn. He appears completely overwhelmed, burying his face in his hands. But almost immediately, responding officers notice a jarring detail. There isn't a single tear on his face. Inside the home, on the 2nd floor, detectives discover a horrific scene. The bodies of 37-year-old Nicol Olsen, 16-year-old Alexa, and 10-year-old London. A handgun lies right beside Nicole, but there's a massive problem. The weapon doesn't belong to her. It belongs to the man standing outside. Then, a sudden digital anomaly upends the entire narrative. Nicole's phone screen lights up with a routine message from her co-worker. Your client is already here. Ask yourself, would a mother who just wiped out her entire world be actively confirming hair salon appointments for her workday that morning? To understand how they ended up under this roof, we have to look at 2 completely different worlds. Nicol Olsen, born in 1981, knew loss early. Her father died of an overdose when she was a child. Her mother passed from heart disease. By 15, she was a mother herself. Surviving through sheer grit, she worked double and triple shifts at hair salons to single-handedly raise her kids. Every dollar she had was earned. Now, look at the man on the lawn, Charlie Wheeler, born into a massive oil fortune family, a college dropout turned professional rodeo rider, pulling in an astonishing reported income of $160,000 a day. Money solved every problem he ever had, including his lengthy rap sheet, public intoxication, drunk driving, fleeing from police officers on foot, disturbances at luxury hotels. Charlie's history read like a man who believed rules didn't apply to him, and every time, the charges were mysteriously dismissed, reduced, or replaced with minor fines. The system taught him that anything was allowed. They met on Instagram in 2016. By 2017, Charlie bought the 4,500 square foot Anaqua Springs mansion, and Nicole moved in. From the outside, it looked like financial rescue. Charlie demanded she quit her job. Nicole fiercely refused, keeping her salon shifts. It was as if she instinctively knew that total dependence on Charlie was a trap. The warning signs escalated fast. Nicole showed up to a photo shoot with a dark bruise under her eye, brushing it off as a minor argument. On a trip to Galveston, a blowout fight resulted in the hotel security kicking Charlie out. In retaliation, he packed his bags, grabbed Nicole's luggage, stole her cell phone, and drove away, leaving her stranded in an unfamiliar city with no way to call for help. Charlie's control became absolute. He tracked her location via phone, calling incessantly. During a backyard gathering, he publicly humiliated Nicole, ordering her out of the hot tub to clean up a piece of pepperoni dropped on the kitchen floor. A visiting friend told Nicole, "You look like a guest in your own house." Nicole quietly replied, "This is Charlie's house, not mine." Nicole secretly put together an exit plan. On the morning of January 9th, she received confirmation that a new apartment was ready for her. She confirmed appointments for the next day. She talked happily with her youngest daughter's father about a talent show audition. This was not a woman preparing to end her life. She was a woman preparing to escape. Late that night, Charlie came home and a massive confrontation erupted. Charlie claimed he drove away to stay at a friend's house to cool off. Community surveillance cameras confirm his car leaving the gate. This was his perfect alibi, but digital evidence is unforgiving and cell phones don't lie. From the road, Charlie began firing off text messages to Nicole, her daughters, and her brother, frantically claiming he was worried about her mental state. He was building a written record, but then a terrifying text was sent from 16-year-old Alexa's phone to Charlie. It read, "Are you here?" followed by a frightened face emoji. Why would a terrified teenager text the homeowner asking if he was inside, if he had already left? Near 11 p.m., Nicole's phone dials 911 separate times. Only one call connects. The dispatcher answers, but there is nothing but dead silence on the line. No screaming, no whispers. The call cuts out before it can be traced. Was Nicole desperately fighting for her life? Or was someone else manipulating her phone to clear logs, accidentally triggering an emergency sequence? The next morning, Charlie returns, walks upstairs, and calls the police. Despite glaring contradictions, the county medical examiner instantly ruled it a murder-suicide. No gunpowder residue tests on Charlie or Nicole were ever made public. The weapon was Charlie's, but his fingerprints were expected because he lived there. Wealth and high-priced attorneys locked the case down. Charlie went entirely silent and refused to cooperate further. This is the bitter irony of Anaqua Springs. The multi-million-dollar gates, walls, and private security didn't protect Nicole, Alexa, or London from the danger inside. Instead, the security cameras merely recorded a convenient exit time, creating a perfect alibi. The case remains officially unresolved. Trust the logic, check every detail, and never accept convenient coincidences at a crime scene.